Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment, share. Anything you do does help the channel. And if you want to help a little more, try to get yourself a mug, sticker, or tote bag. You can head over to my Patreon. Link will be in the description. I also give out exclusive giveaways. So I put the 8-ball Zippo, the black matte 8-ball Zippo, in some nail polish remover, and I put it in my ultrasonic cleaner for about a half an hour, and it just all started peeling off on its own. It's ready to come off. And I'm gonna start going on customizing this Zippo. So this is what it looks like out of the ultrasonic cleaner. It appears there was kin and ers engraved on the back. But I'm gonna continue working on this, customizing it. I didn't give it a full buff. I just gave it a light buffing just to clean it up a bit. It came out pretty good once all that black matte was off. Man, this thing's like brand new. I'm pretty impressed. For being found magnet fishing, this is a cool Zippo just to do some work on and have some fun with and do some experimenting. So I'm going to move on to the next stage. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do yet. You'll find out in the video, but I'm going to do something to this, and I'm going to customize it and see if I can get rid of this, and I'm going to try a few things out. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so I figured the only way to cover up an engraving is with an engraving, so I put my crown decal. I'm going to stay within the lines, and I'm going to engrave that out. And then I'm going to print off 2 7s, and I'm going to try and cover that line where that straight engraving is. Just got to try to keep going all the same line all the time. It's all got to be going the same way. So you just go over it and mark in between the lines you had marked. Alright, so this is the first time I ever engraved anything with stencil. I just tried to stay in the lines. My line pattern was good for the shading in between, but what happened at the end, I decided to try to do an outline of the whole thing. I thought it'd make it like stand out, but the problem is it's really hard to do with the rotary tool, and it didn't turn out too good. So on the 7s, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay in the stencil like I did and leave it like that. I think that should be fine. And we're going to see how this goes, and I'm going to try and cover up where it says Kinners there. So the engraving went pretty well, I thought. It turns out you do got to outline it. I went and outlined everything. You just get these little, tiny little scratchy lines from where you're doing the weave pattern. And then I decided to go with I'm going to engrave the pattern all the way around the Zippo again. And I went to do these letters on this side and this picture. And I'm going to see how it works out. I don't know, just trying it out, and we'll see. I'm going to get to engraving. So this is how it turned out. I don't know. I don't think it looked that bad. I could have worked. I did okay on this side. I didn't get to use stencils for the 7s perfectly. I had to kind of cut them out to cover that engraving that was already there. But I did pattern all the way around. Thought it looked pretty cool. I haven't even buffed this yet. This is just fresh off the engraving. All I did was rinse this in water. The mouth turned out okay, and the teeth and the blood drops and everything, and the lettering turned out okay. I went with like a Academy Engraving was the name of the font. Leaves like this shiny piece up each letter that you don't have to engrave. I thought it'd look cool, and it looks alright. The engraving isn't too bad. I just got to work on like my lining, and I don't know, there were so many angles to go with this mouth. You couldn't really go the same way for everyone, and same with this. This was just big block pieces, so it was easier just to go the same thing for every way because I had the room to do it, right? It didn't seem like I had the room to do it here, and then you kind of get lost in the engraving and you're just doing so much of it, and you're like, oh, it's a long process actually. Like I said, but it's pretty cool though. Definitely something I want to keep working on and getting better at. I still have a lot to go, but I thought this was really cool. So thanks 705 Magnafishing for finding this and giving it to the channel. And Shatteroo, he's a YouTube subscriber and Patreon and Super Chatter. He won this Zippo. This is yours. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry we didn't get to talk about what you wanted. I was just hand engraving, so I just wanted to go for it. I hope you like it. This is what you're getting. And everyone else, take care.